welcome to another review, and this time we're looking at my pal XoXide's bridge and tunnel mod. Now this thing falls into the category of extreme. Here's a normal maximum height bridge. Okay, let's take a look at a XoXide bridge. So we go up to the maximum, and then we just keep going to double the height of a normal bridge. Okay, now tunnels are exactly the same, and let me pop in. Okay, there's a normal maximum depth tunnel, and now let's do a XoXide tunnel, and it just keeps on going. Just look, compare the depths of those things. Now there are two versions of this mod. One is kind of conservative, and the other one is kind of extreme. The 1.01 version kind of limits how much he's tweaked the value, so you can't go quite as high and you can't go quite as low. But it's kind of more controlled. The extreme version, as you can see, is pretty darned extreme. Now you can do some pretty staggering stuff with this, because not only does it increase the heights you can go to and the depths that you can go to, but for example, when you're doing trenches, the mod allows you to go deeper before a tunnel is formed. So normally you get a tunnel like at that level, but you can go down and create some pretty nice deep trenches. And the same goes when you're raising terrain. Just take a look at the walls and trenches that you can build. Now this is not doing anything clever, this is just standard, raise lower tall with this mod. It's pretty darn staggering what you can come up with. Now let's go and have a look down at the other end, because one of the side effects is, because these walls are kind of so high, you can actually draw bridges through them. Yep. It gets confused, and it allows you to draw bridges through your walls, which I think is a pretty cool thing to be able to do. Now, do you guys remember the Insanity Road system? I'm sure you do, from the Omega Cow. Now, that was a 3-tiered bridge system. How about a monster 5 or even 6-tiered bridge system, which you could do with this? Oh, and I threw a maglev on the top. Now, just to give you an idea of how big this thing is, right? Let's put a building in. What about Big Ben? Look at that! It's taller than Big Ben, for God's sake. I mean, these things are... man, you can create huge structures with this, and you can get really wacky. I told you can do some pretty wacky things, right? This mod really is extreme. If you want some fun, if you want something that you can play around with and sort of take things quite literally to new heights, I recommend you have a play around with this mod. Now, you will get the occasional like graphical issue and stuff like that. If you want to be conservative, use the 1.01 version. But if you want to just go for it and have some fun, install the 1.05 version. It is awesome. Okay, so Jamie Lee time, and oh come on, just for the fun factor alone, this has got to be a 5 out of 5. Hats off, XoXide, great job.